Looking at the Wales men's national football team under Craig Bellamy, they've had quite the start under Bellamy as their head coach. And I think what's special about this team at the moment is the young talent that they have at their disposal. Of course, Wales, under previous regimes, under previous management in the last sort of 10 years, they've had so many good world-class players who've seen them into major international tournaments, the likes of Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey, of course. You know, you look back at Euro 2016, for example, getting them there to the semi-finals. And then, of course, you look back at Euro 2020 as well, and you also look to the World Cup in Qatar 2022. Now, though, that era has come to an end, and ultimately they've got this new, fresh batch of talent coming into the setup at Wales under Craig Bellamy, of course, former striker for the Wales national team. And you have to think, well, this is really a talented group. You look at the likes of Brennan Johnson, for example, at Tottenham, forward attacking players as well, to name just but one. So let's go now to our Wales sport correspondent, Charles Hague-Jones. Charles, who else, apart from perhaps Brennan Johnson, can we talk about when it comes to Wales at the moment? Of course, you've got the likes of Ethan Ampadu as well, Joe Rodon, perhaps more further back in the pitch. Can they, alongside Brennan Johnson up top, can they provide Wales with the sort of impetus they need to become a major player in the European scene once again and qualify for the upcoming World Cup in America, Canada and Mexico, which of course takes place next summer? And can Craig Bellamy be the man who helped steer them there?
Yeah, there are some fantastic talents throughout Welsh football, and I mean, you've got to look at the bigger picture in terms of both across the men's and women's games, in terms of where those teams are going, where they are in terms of really making sure they are almost qualifying for the major tournaments, if not so. And obviously, Wales women, they qualify for their first major tournament with young players. You look at the under-17s for Welsh Euros. They qualified for the first time ever in 2023 and then did it again in 2024 as well. The Welsh men's team, they're looking forward to trying to qualify for the World Cup 2026, which is a remarkable achievement for them. The goals are really simple, that Wales now are looking at these major tournaments, trying to make sure that they are there, they are consistently qualifying for them. In terms of players to watch, there are so many. I mean, you have to really look firstly at the Cymru Talent ID. The FA of Wales has obviously created regional talent ID programs starting from under 12s, which have produced over 80% of senior internationals. Now that's one of the biggest percentages across the entire European sort of talent ID programs, building a pipeline for constant and consistent future success. A few players to watch: Braden Clark, already involved with Arsenal under 21s, born in 2007 after a move from Wolves. A unique achievement, only the only Welsh player to feature in 2 consecutive UEFA under-17s finals. Dylan Lawler, born in 2006, Cardiff City's academy, captain the under-21s, made a full debut in the FA Cup in February this year, then received a senior Wales call-up as well. And Bellamy is a real fan of him, born in 2006, an unbelievable bit of achievement there. And then Cian Ashford, 2004, so only, 20 or so years old. Cardiff forward with 33 senior appearances and 3 goals in the Championship. That's incredible. That makes him really a huge key for Cardiff moving forward. Can they keep him? Can they give him that platform in League One to go and express himself and really make a difference in the 3rd tier? I think the fact that they are having massive impacts at good level. These are Championship players. These are Championship and better players as well. But the bottom line is, thanks to a structured youth pathway and standout individuals now rising through at senior club football, as I say, they're having great platforms to go and play. There's strong momentum behind Wales is developing a new generation to follow the likes of Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey in their era, because it's so important they replace it and use the future to embed these future stars into Welsh football.